Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Brave story. I'm MysteriousJG. Our little boy club, Fran is still stuck, helping Mom clean up the dishes, and we all got to go out and play with our new friend Lamont. The hardest working man in fro business. That's a super obscure reference to a website that is now defunct. We're running around just setting off traps and having a grand old time. You can tell Lamont is, he's not at full health or anything, but he's got like 618 health right now. He is, does not have, like a full license board full of HP upgrades like we got. This might be the screen that I'm used to seeing over and over. In my off-screening, because there's like a screen like similar to this. Is it worth it? We'll find out in a moment. Had I hit the trap, probably not worth it for 223 gil, but boy, Libra is more useful than I ever would have realized. But I feel like if you go across this bridge, yeah, lots of skeletons come up. So this is a screen that you want to find a way to come to this screen and then get two screens separated from it so that the enemies here will respawn. And fighting them over and over again is kind of what you do to get loots that you can sell. I don't know if we've already sold lots of dark stones, but and it makes a difference that they're not really that dangerous. I'm over leveled, but so they're a little bit more threatening than this the first time you get to this zone if you don't over level first, but they're not, considering the numbers they come in, they're not going to be the deadliest foes ever. Let's give the kid a potion. We've got almost max potions now. Build up our rapport with them or whatever. I don't think this game has a rapport system. Just when you think you're done, another one of them shows up. I heard he was going to be in it, and it's ended up. That is, of all things, a reference to the commentary track of the old Doctor Who serial, Time Flight. A couple of the Peter Davison serials, folks. If you go back and watch those on DVD with the commentary track, the commentary tracks are pretty damn entertaining. So, as you can see, and with speed up on, this would be even faster. But this is the kind of place where you could easily get a chain of over 100 with some patience. You'd want to be doing something else. You get pretty bored, but it's certainly doable. And since getting enemies to drop items you can sell is your primary source of gold for most of the game, there's never really a point where doing this for a while isn't a way to get some money. Like, the eventually experience gains will be shit, but, oh. Plot stuff. So what is your business in this mine? Glowy weird stuff.
What's that?
It's nethicite. Manufactured nethicite.
Nethicite?
Manufactured nethicite.
Unlike regular magicite, nethicite absorbs magical energy. This is the fruit of research into the manufacture of nethicite. All at the hands of the Draclaw Laboratory.
Little face made by
So
Belthia
this
there.
is where they're getting the magicite.
But not the manufactured
Errand all
nethicite.
attended to, then?
Can we get out of here now?
I'll repay you shortly.
No.
But
you'll
spare
repay
your
us now.
lives.
We have too much on our hands to go on holding yours.
Oh, okay.
So, where did you hear this fairy tale about nethicite? And where did you get that sample you carry?
Manufactured
What do you
nethicite.
know about the Draculaw laboratories?
And do you feel threatened?
Tell me, who are you?
Balthier.
You kept us waiting, Balthier.
Both here. Don't pick on this strange, weird kid.
We missed you.
Yeah, here we go. Boss battle.
Must the judge know this boy? The whole affair has a smell of money about it. I may have to wet my beak a little.
Well,
Keep your
don't cut it
snout in
off.
the trough where it belongs. This thinking ill befits you, Bagamnon.
Balthier. Too long have I gone unpaid. I'll carve my bounty out of that boy.
Where's Penello? We're taking her back.
She's pretty.
The girl? Why keep the bait when you've landed the fish? We cut her loose on the way here and then off she ran crying like a babe.
Well, we could have kept her. Ow. So we're not even gonna fight them?
After them!
Hey, wait up!
We'll not be able to take them all. Fight who we must, leave the rest.
But we probably could take them all. I'd like to at least try. I'd be curious about stealing from some of them. Oh, we don't have the kid helping us anymore, though. Try to cast slow on whoever's hasted. Okay, it doesn't look like they've got anything worth stealing, although the lead guy might. We're not really supposed to fight them, but I'm feeling like we probably can, because we're over-leveled. Slow doesn't seem to have worked on him. Stole potions, not really worth the effort. They're weak against water, and I don't know that we've hurt them at all yet. I want to do Pyroclasm on main dude.
You're going down.
Oh, what am I supposed to do? Oh. I just picked somebody else's one to do. So as you see, it's all fancy technique. Then it goes... We might have just wasted all of it on the one guy, and we should have spread it around.
You're going to love this.
Oh well, I left somebody with some leftover mist power, but that's okay. Huzzah!
Confound you! I will have my pound of flesh yet, Balthier!
Oh wow, he's quoting Shakespeare, who doesn't exist in this zone. Well, alright, so we used up all our mist charges, but that dealt with him. And we lost our little buddy, so I guess we'll bring back Fran to be our healer, and also to have some mischarges. Does that mean we can start going back this way again, or will there be some other reason we can't continue in that direction? Oh, there will be another reason. I need to go back and find Pinello. Okay, so Pinello presumably has escaped now. So we probably didn't need to use all those quickenings to win that battle, but it made it easy. I also was curious as to whether the other guys would continue hanging around and fighting without their leader, but it looks like they do. Or they don't. But I think we were supposed to flee from them. So that's interesting, too, sort of. I would imagine if we continue to try to explore this dungeon, we'll eventually find some reason that we can't. Beyond simply having booby traps that someone's going to set off. Okay, cool. We managed to not set it off. Oh, and those guys didn't count as breaking our chain. Apparently that guy was undead. Okay, so here's our reason that we can't continue in that direction. Alright, guys, we did this before. We can do it again. Come on. Stick to the wall. Yes. Good job, team. Let's hyperspeed our way out of here. Oh, never mind. We decided to leave that screen. Probably was real easy to flee from those guys in that case. Oh, while we're here, let's keep killing dudes. Got a higher level of loots. I don't know if you guys have seen that on screen. When you kill enough of these guys, they start dropping different looking loot containers. There's actually a mechanic where if you don't pick up the loot, your chain level rises even faster, but eventually it rises even if you are picking up all the loot. So generally, if you're looking to grind for gold and items, you just want to kill the same types of enemies and keep taking their loot. When you get little bonuses, like when your chain level's really high, sometimes you get free healing, and it's fun. Quit running away, kid. We killed the guys who were chasing us. It's fine. Alright, let's run past the bats in case we encounter enough skeletons that it's worth fighting them. You're like a totally different kind of dude. Oh, never mind. You're actually the exact same. It is literally the same type of guy that we fought somewhere else. I thought it might have been a pallet swap, but no, it is a stealing. Or no, a Slavin, whatever they're called. I mean, we have fought that. We fought them in Giza Plains. Ah, they broke our chain. Oh well. Might as well just kill whatever's in our way now, because our beautiful chain is broken. We got a bat fang, though. Boop, 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 boop. So we're supposed to be running away from enemies during this whole time. There's a lot less urgency if you just wipe them all out. So he uses Pinello to lure us here, then releases her without even being defeated. I feel a little bad now. I kind of feel like I should show off, and I might go myself and just between videos look and see how different it appears. by actually fighting those guys, did I rob us of some really cool cinematics of how you managed to escape from them without fighting them. So I am curious about it now. I don't know that it was really, like, rewarding to actually defeat them. Because it just kind of means we went against the story a bit. It does speak to the fact that we're over-leveled.
Yeah.
Be simple enough to come back and do this again if I need to. Show what happens if you just run away like the story wants you to.
I see you've been out walking without the company of your cortege, Lord Larsa.
Lord Larsa, what? Cortege, what?
We
Penelo,
caught her
what?
wandering out of the mines.
I like the fact that Van goes running off and they have to stop him.
About.
I was kidnapped.
Silence.
If it is a crime to wander on one's own, then I too am guilty.
Then pronounce me guilty. If love is a crime,
Marquis.
pronounce me guilty.
I trust that your estate can accommodate another guest.
Why not?
You mean you or the
Judge
girl?
Geese, I shall heed your counsel. I will not travel unaccompanied any longer.
From now on, I live with this girl.
Thank you, Penelo.
Of course.
Lord, whatever you said your name was?
What's Penelo doing?
She's,
And what's the deal with that Lamont?
she's trading up,
That's
Van.
Lamont. Larsa Ferinas Solidor, fourth son to Emperor Gramis and brother to Vane.
What?
But I'm Vane. No, wait, I'm Vaughn.
Do not
Who thought that was a good idea,
I
by the way?
believe he will treat her well.
Nobody knows men like Fran does.
That was
Our purposes lead the same way. To Ondore.
Don't believe
We must
Ondor's
find means
lies.
to approach him.
The Marquis is channeling money to organizations opposing the Empire. We'll start there.
So, yeah. Alright. Presumably there would be some short scene where we ditch the gang of guys who are after us. The one with the shiny armor, he was a judge of Arcadia, yes? Ha! More impressive than I ever imagined he was. The Marquis must do as they say. Wait, what? I thought the Marquis were in charge of the judges. Oh, well, I was going to save the game, but in case we got some more dialogue first.
Marquis Ondore announced my execution 2 years ago. If
Before I was even
news of
executed.
mine were to spread, the Marquis may find his position compromised.
The men he's been funding bear little love for the Empire. They won't be thrilled to discover that rumors of your death were, in fact, greatly exaggerated.
Baltier and
If
Mark
we were
Twain
to raise
denied.
a clamor to that effect, we might just get their attention.
Nothing to it. I'll just go around town spreading the word. How about this?
Press square.
I'm
Testify.
Captain Bosch von Rotzenberg of Dalmasca.
Oh god, here we go.
Well, what do you think?
That certainly qualifies as a clamor. All right, Vaughn, get to it. For the girl's sake, eh?
The rest of us will just
And the
ignore
more
you.
people around to witness your little performance, the better. If we're going to reach the Marquis, it's up to you. We'll be waiting here if you need us.
So this is one of the most notorious parts of this game. I didn't realize it was coming quite this soon. Because I wanted to save and actually read up and see if it makes a difference how well you do. So I'll save. We're just going to do it. And then probably between videos, I'll look and see if it really makes any difference to, you know, get the highest possible score at this minigame or not. But this, I'll be honest with you, I came across a video on YouTube. I'd seen it before. Something happened that reminded me of it. And while looking for it, I became aware that there was an HD remake of this game that included a job class system. I didn't even know. So in the back of my mind, I'd had it in mind that I wanted to it might be fun to Let's Play Final Fantasy XII. I remember that game being really, really extreme in some of its gameplay philosophy elements, like the amount of grinding and how uber serious most of the characters take themselves. But I thought it might be a fun game to play. But I was probably going to play the original Final Fantasy Tactics and Final Fantasy VIII and a couple of other things first. And this jumped ahead in the line because I remembered this section and how goofy it was. And like I said, there's a YouTube video of somebody dressed as Van doing what we're about to do in real life. Like running up to strangers and saying, I'm Bosch von Ratsburg of Dalmasca. Don't believe Ondore's lies. In real life. And having people think he was nuts. And at one point having like a dad who was with his kids basically just like threaten him and like start following him and act like he was going to kick his ass. It's kind of worth looking up if you want to. But watch this first so you see what they're talking about. You're supposed to find specific people. His Excellency Marquis Ondore announced after the war that Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg had been executed for slaying his own king. Now, as we all know, Bosch lives. Should this become known, why the Marquis' lie would be revealed and his resistance jeopardized. Spread the rumor that I still live. Oh, spread the rumor that I still live. Their sincere Majima will come out of their hiding places to ascertain the truth. We can contact their organization. We can use them to get to the Marcus. We'll rescue Penella from his estate and see where he stands.
Walk the streets of Bourgerba and speak of Bosch where people have gathered. We will await you here. For some reason, we will not help you.
I'm Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg of Dalmasca.
Where is Ronsenberg? Only one Bourgerba heeds your words.
Don't listen to Ondore's lies.
So now you have an informed city dweller. You have to be careful of them. Because the people who know what's going on.
Captain Bosch.
I'm Captain Bosch! Like he's the biggest dink in the world. What do you think you're doing, Badra? Spread any more vicious rumors and I shall have you arrested. Oh no, I lost notoriety.
Don't listen to Ondore's lies.
Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg? He is gone from this world, surely, Badra. The Marquis announced it himself.
I'm the Bosch von Ronsenberg.
Captain of Dalmasca, what of it? Now we can go to places we couldn't go to before.
Don't listen to Ondore's lies.
I think these places only exist for this minigame. God, the captain alive, he was executed 2 years past for slaying the Damascan king. I heard the Marquis' words myself.
I'm Captain Bosch.
Sorry, buddy, I don't count as an NPC. I'm just literally there as a physical blockage to your path.
I'm Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg of Dalmasca.
I wonder if it'll let me visit shops in the middle of all this. No, I don't want to. Hold on.
I'm Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg of Dalmasca.
Ah, and you are this Captain Ronsenberg? Forgive me, Badra. You seem a touch young.
I'm the Bosch von Ronsenberg.
Yes, I remember the Damascus captain, no? His slaying of the king prolonged the war. I heard he was executed. Was he not?
Well, no, I'm him. I'm saying it now. No, Ray and Kate, do you believe me?
Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg of Dalmasca.
Ronsenberg? Where have I heard this name before? Oh, yes, I remember. No, I do not.
Bosch, who is that? Is he a nobleman? Is he a great man? Is he a bad man?
He's a bad man with bad ass. Sorry. So whatever I was supposed to do in this place, I can't do it now that I've yelled about Bash von Ransenberg. I keep waiting for him to say, "Don't believe Ondore's lies," because that's why. You may have noticed me occasionally going, "Don't believe Ondore's lies," every time Ondore's mentioned. That's why. Good day, brother. I know it's not a good day, for my son has run away from home. Should you see him, please tell him to come back, brother. His name is Yurleon, you see. I was afraid it was too harsh for him for breaking my prize bottle of blah, 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 fantasy crap.
I know my brother is gone, Badra, but I cannot tell you. He would be very cross.
Oh, I know where my brother's gone? You better tell me, or else there'll be trouble. I'll get Bosch von Ransenberg on you. She'll tell you a bunch of Ondore lies.
I'm the Bosch von Ransenberg.
Oh, I wasn't supposed to talk to him. This will take it down, I think. Oh, never mind. He showed us informed. I thought the informed guys were like your enemies in this minigame.
Bosch lives.
Like Frodo. Ka. It's weak.
Don't listen to Ondore's lies.
Ondore's not about lying, young man. Ah, the fool who killed the king of Damaska? How many died because of him? What a jerk.
Don't listen to Ondore's lies.
Yay, we won. We informed enough people that something happened. I really don't know if there's a way to win or lose at that. You can't lose. Occasionally you talk to somebody who brings your score down, but... Boy, you're coming with us. Boy, you're going to carry that weight.
This is the one, Amaro. Says he's Captain Bosch, he does.
He would soon have
Says
passed for the
Nintendo
king.
does what others
I knew
don't.
You weren't no captain. That was a mean trick to be playing.
What are you, some kind of... elf? Is it elves that play mean tricks in 100 World Story? I don't remember for sure. Anyway, I'm calling it a video before we get into another whole plot segment. But, yeah, so that's it, folks. We are, you and me, together, general viewer, all of us collectively, we are Bosch von Ransenberg. We live. Don't believe Ondore's lies. And as short and silly and pointless as that was, now I'm like, wait. I basically was triggered on a whim to let's playing a really lengthy RPG because of that sequence, which is already over. I'm MysteriousJG. I want to thank you guys for watching. When we come back, I'll find out whether or not there's actually a way to get better or worse results from that game, or if it's just purely nonsense. And I also want to see what happens if you don't defeat those guys who are chasing you, and whether it's worth showcasing. Catch you later.